Good morning, good morning. Kevin, good morning. Just bear with me, I'm activating some accounts here. Some Apex accounts. Hey John, good morning. Market is open, guys. Good luck today. We are gonna try not to revenge trade my tilt session yesterday. Just activating some accounts here. Hope you guys had a good night. Feeling much better, but still not quite over the cold yet. Hey, Black Beauty Machine, how's it going? Good to see you. So Black Beauty Machine, I made 500 the other night on yen on a just an evaluation. Just playing around with it, practicing. Hey Zabak, I say yen and they all come running. How's it going? Good to see you guys. So interesting, NASDAQ, the VWAP has been heavily respected lately. Yesterday's close, the power hour, we kept getting these bounces off it. It's crazy. It's moved a little bit. I don't know why it's moved, but actually took a screenshot of it and tweeted it this morning. The VWAP. Hey Jay Stores, what's happening? Good to see you, man. Activating these Apex accounts that I passed yesterday. I lost 3 funded accounts and then got 3 back. Kind of sucks, but whatever. Oh, nice J Stars. Play some Ark. Oh, that's that survival game. Yeah. Seen it. I haven't been gaming much at all. Alright, do I get all my accounts? Nope, not yet. Still waiting for this last one to be activated. NASDAQ's pushing down now. Below the VWAP. But yeah, you can see this little pre-market here. Been pretty interesting. Oh, COD, yeah. I like to play Apex Legends more than Warzone myself. Alright, the Apex accounts are all paid for. Daryl's happy, John's happy, everyone's happy. So to set up my brackets, I mean my my group. Geez, my power just flickered. Don't do that to me this morning. We'll name my group. So if you guys are interested on how to set up how to copy trade, this is how you do it. So you go group name, name your group. Mine's gonna be no Diddy in the middle. I want 86, 87, and 88 copy traded. And you just slide them over, hit save, and you're good. Do it again. Yeah, it's good. And you just go to the group, and then click on the new account. So that's the new account, and that's copy traded. All right, let's focus on the markets now. Yeah, is it back? Well, it could happen. It could happen. All right, I shut the heat off. Made a nice gold trade last night on the Belanox accounts. I'll try to be a little patient this morning. It's always tough when you're coming off a tilt session to trade the next day without trying to revenge trade. So just gonna be a little patient. Try to wait for a setup and take it. You know, if it's a losing trade, then so be it. I know, like, usually you come off a tilt session and then the first trade you take is a losing trade or something, and can really send you tilty again. But I do like to trade new accounts, get a good start on them anyway. But see what we got for news. Make sure unemployment was at 8:30. Crude inventories at noon. Then pretty much nothing. Get Trump speaking again tonight. So that's interesting for the overnight. So doing a little back testing and research on that 921 cross. Not going to look for it until after 10 a.m. So it's like an after 10 a.m. trade. Eastern time for that strat. So right around that 22,200 level that it's been a magnet all, I don't know, last 2 weeks, I swear. Oh, nice JStars. Very nice. That fresh My Funded Future starter account, awesome. Yeah, I do like those starter accounts, JStars. I do like them. I'm going to take a long here, just micros. So looking to see if we push and stay above that 22,200 level. Fairly wide stop. Stop in there. Trading micros, a little breathing room. If you get stopped out, you stopped out. We're only risking 172 bucks. Very manageable. I'm not going in like 2-3 minis like I was yesterday on tilt. Which was just stupid. So frustrating. You know, the worst part was I was up 380 bucks on each one of these accounts too. Start today, and then I got greedy. Nice push there, up 12 points. Hey Dylan, how's it going? Good to see you guys. Kind of struggling a bit. Kind of really struggling. We're up good 12 points there, but really doesn't. Just looking for it to push the highs. See the ETF 100K swing account in yen. You never have to worry about that. The micros have saved lives and losses are very low. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, Elite Trader funding. Okay. I'm gonna have to look into that, Zabak. So you're trading with Elite Trader funding? Ooh. Nice dumpage there. Kinda had a feeling. Really didn't want to push up there. I'm gonna take it off there. I think it's gonna take out the lows here. Might even flip the switch. Let's try it. We'll flip the switch here. Yeah, there's a dump there. Flipping the switch. Gonna adding. There's a dump there. Take that off right there. Pretty much break even for the day on that little flip the switch. Got back what we just lost on the first trade. And then it bounced right back up. So nice cover there. That's the same thing that happened to me the other day, except so we're right back to break even, down just a few bucks. All right, let's just settle down and wait for another trade. That's what I like about the trading micros. Sometimes you get that flexibility to add to the winner real quick for that quick scalp down. Because that one trapped me. and it trapped a lot of other people. And then once we took out the lows there and get that quick flush, so yeah, that's interesting, Zabak, about Elite Trader funding. I'm gonna have to look into them. Is anyone else trading with them? Maybe I should get an affiliate code with them. I'll look into them. Since I'm limited. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she's the yen master. So that's awesome. I want to do 40% this day, one day, and then just flip $100 a day. Yeah, that's a really good strat, JStores. I've done that very same thing. Get a nice head start on that starter account, and then just go for like 5 points or something. One mini. Oh, no kidding, John. All right. I'll do a little more research, John. For sure. All right. Thank you, John. Yeah, I really don't. I try not to. I'm trying not to promote anyone that I don't. I mean, of course, Apex has got heat too, but they're a love-hate firm. Hey, Devin. Yeah, we just took a nice short off that break. Maybe should have held the runner, but we got out for quick 20 points. That was a quick flash 20 points. After we took that L on the first trade, so she's coming down. What do we got for targets? Got pivot point down here, 126. 15-minute could look interesting if we get a bounce here. Oh, we kind of took out that swing low there. 15-minute. But I was looking at this. It's possibly a bounce. A little higher low, higher low, higher low, but technically we just broke that low. We'll see where we close here. It looks like we're coming down. Good to see you guys stopping in. I'm glad to see you guys didn't abandon me after I went on tilt yesterday. I didn't have anyone say I lost respect for you. Actually, financially, I wasn't bad. If you guys saw my post, I actually, because I only pay attention to like what I make for the day, like the net profit and loss, and I only lost $40. Thankfully, I made $500 in the personal account. So after activating all these accounts and buying evaluations and stuff, I only lost $40. So very manageable. I really got to stick to my $600 daily loss limit, personal daily loss limit. I really have to stick with it. It doesn't help when you just click off it, when you just say, we'll get rid of the daily loss limit after you're down like 400 something. It doesn't help. Kind of got this dry cough now. It's annoying. Really pushing down now. 5-minute opening range break worked really well. It's not too bad that we took the L on the first inside bar break. We were up about 12 points on that trade, and then you can see it was really struggling. I should have just used more of my discretion and got out of it, because you see it just was struggling. Now we're getting some momentum to the downside. 22,110. Possibly a 22,100 bounce if you wanted to play aggressive. Just took out yesterday's low. Yep, JSTORs, yep. Good call. Yeah, really pulling back now. Very bearish. There's the 110 bounce there. Next stop, 22,100. Possibly. $218's low right here at 102. See if that breaks. Yep, that just broke. That just flushed down through. Really coming down now. Just flushing right now, guys. Nothing for me right now. Don't want to try to catch no bottoms. Don't want to catch no falling knives. Just gotta wait now. Yeah, rated for life. That's the problem with that strat. That is the problem. It is a tough one. That sucks though, man. But I blew some accounts yesterday too, so that's really unfortunate. All of his accounts, because they were up there too. Well, he raged quit, so 26-minute stream. Damn. Yeah, he blew most of them. Hate to see it, man. Hate to see it. I really don't like seeing that, because I still have those days. I had one yesterday. I had a tilt day. 22,040. Nice bounce. I'd be willing to bet my friend Terry trades. Not Tory trades, Terry trades. I bet she took that opening range short. She likes to trade the opening, the 5-minute break. I don't really know how she does it, but if she did, she got paid very well. You were down 400 today, but ended up 200 profit before this drop. Glad you got out. Yeah, we were in the short. We took the short, got out for 20 points, and now look. I was playing my P&L a little bit. We took took a long here. Was up 12 points. Came back against us. I got out. flipped the switch, added to the short, and then got out 20 points. But I was playing my P&L. I got back what I lost in that first trade. I should have let it run. I've been doing that lately, not holding on to my winners. Or at least leaving a runner, especially when you're trading micros. So nothing for me to do right now. We are just flushing to the downside. I'm not going to try to catch no bottom or anything. I'm going to wait for a proper setup. Yeah, Devin, I usually don't, I don't know. I don't hold runners. Someone once told me, and it stuck with me for some reason, when I was swing trading, about scaling out, and that they did extensive back testing. This was with stocks. And they did extensive back testing, scaling out of their trades and stuff, and they always found that just getting out, like, as a whole, they did way better, and it's always stuck with me, so I have a tough time like leaving runners and stuff. But today would have been a prime example to have left a runner. So, but when I trade minis and stuff, I'm usually just trading one, so I don't, you know, use runners anyway, because I trade one contract. But with micros, you have a little more flexibility. So what's the next stop? 22,000. Let's look. Bouncing off that pivot point, 22,030. 22,030. Top of the hour here, 2 minutes. This is the spread you want to see, I guess, on the NASDAQ, but there's just a lot of volatility for the 9 touch. I guess. I mean, if this turns truly into a trend day down, this would be a good entry on the 9 touch. Try to get a pullback. Right now, that's 30 points away. But you could just be super aggressive and just hit the sell button, you know, if you're an aggressive trader. Be a little, see what happens at the 22,000 mark. Is it 22,000? Could have got an easy 10 points off that. 22,000. Almost bounced off it to a T. Seeing a little reaction off it now. It's just a little psych level bounce. You get those big fat numbers there. It usually doesn't go straight through it. Usually, it did to 22,100 just today, but you see we're getting a little bit of resistance here. So you see a little pop, and then if we're truly bearish, you'll see it flush right down through. Just like it did. So 10. Went up to like 10 points, a little bounce. Some people took a little scalp there and then just dropped right through. So yeah, this is a falling knife, guys. Not financial advice, obviously, but don't try to catch it. I'm not going to try to catch it. Just stay safe. The market can always go lower. can always go lower, just like it can always go higher. So it's just something to keep in mind if you're a new trader. I know I used to spend a lot of time trying to catch bottoms and sell tops. This morning, right now, we're rated for life. We're trading MNQ because of the volatility. So we placed 2 trades this morning. 1 loser, 1 winner. We're essentially break even. Up $5. I can put my accounts up here, guys. I forgot. I don't like looking at them, but for you guys, all right. There's the funded accounts right there. Only 4 Apex funded accounts right now. Bulanox are up $323 on the master accounts. So here we go. Yeah, Coach Fred, but it is crazy. Like if you're especially new trader, to try to catch those bounces. But yeah, it'll rip your face off, like Jay Store said. Oh, it sucks, Devin. Yeah, if you're trying to go with the trend, you really should have widened your stop. Right now with the volatility, 9 bounce right now is like 30 points away. Or the 9 touch trade. It is after 10 o'clock, so we could try it. But usually you use a 10-point stop. 21,951. We're getting a bounce off from. Really just sitting on my hands right now. Nice bounce. 50-point bounce right there, guys. Wow. I can't even fit it all on my screen. I got these in 10s. That was quite the bounce. Yeah, I would say rated for life, for sure. Yeah, this is that was quite the bounce. I don't even like the 9 touch, but it might work. I'm just gonna watch it here. Problem is, I just don't think. That's just too much of a bounce. I just don't like it. So you get the 9 touch there, 21. Yeah, we would have already been stopped out. Just because of the volatility. So the 9 touch was there, like 20. 10-point stop. Easily stopped out. So I'm glad I didn't attempt that. I'm gonna try a long. Could get wrecked on this, but that's a giant harami candle. I'm just gonna keep my finger on the trigger. Alright, I think I'm gonna place a stop here. Below 22,000. So wide, very wide stop, kind of has to be, but just 3 micros on each account. See if this is the true bounce. I mean, I gotta stop 40 points away. I will move it. I'm looking to take out the highs of this candle. I'm gonna sweep the highs of that candle there. That's my thinking. Well, so far it's not working, but we'll see. God dang. Because we are super bearish. Stop just below 22,000. $199.75. So I hope it don't sweep me and then bounce right back up off the 22,000. Oh, it touched me, and watch it bounce. If it's gonna take me out, you better just keep dumping. Well, I had a 40-point stop. Took me out. Yeah, I took some of it, Vince. Yeah, I took some of it. 20 points of it. Yeah, looking at it bouncing right off that. I had that feeling too. But we'll just wait. Yeah, we got some of it there, Vince, right at the top there, but after we took a L on the first trade, only took 20 points. And it just dumped, what did it dump after that? 200 points after that. Really, with this harami candle, like, of course it's just way too big, but you would properly place your stop below this and then shoot for the top of here. Left my order on there. That's what I hate about not having bracket orders with the trade of 8. Leave your orders on by mistake because you gotta manually print them. Because normally if I'm trading one account, I'll just have bracket orders. So oh, you have a pivot on 52. Oh, the 30-second. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, I'm just looking at the pivots on the 15-minute. We're below all the pivots right now. We're in no man's land. Yeah, it was wicked bearish right now. But that was a 50-point bounce, almost 60-point bounce. So Need a little more information here. Below 22,000 again. Just hanging right around 22,000. Just battling back and forth right now. Still feels very weak. Let's see what ES is doing. ES is bouncing as well. Bounce right after 61,000 level. Let's check. Check to see what Mancini said. Man, that was quite the buy tail right there. Makes you hesitant to try it to go short again, even though it does just feel very weak still. Nice entry off 22,000 if you got in long there. Didn't take that much heat. Probably should have waited for that instead of the break, but that's the setup we like to take. Just 40-point stop wasn't wide enough, I guess. Hopefully it just doesn't go sideways now. Guess our way in, we guess our way out. That's right, Ready for Life. Nope, it's random. It's very random. We just have to apply proper risk management and have an idea and take it. Boy, we barely get taken out there. It's a little unfortunate. It's one of the Dr. David Paul sayings. Place your orders where others place their stops. And right there, 22,000. Ken, yeah, Coach Fred, for sure. So far, we're mixed. Very mixed. Just gotta be patient here. Just going, putting in a bit of a consolidation range, like a 40-point range, but had a wicked bounce off the 22,950. 60-point bounce there. But yeah, a day like today will wreck you. For sure. That was a nice bounce. Yeah, I do have a nice bounce going on. Now it's going to take out that 22,070 area probably. Interesting, the NQ put in an inside bar bounce right there. 480, 22,048. MNQ did not. I'm gonna hop in along here. This will be a scalp. 76. $74. Stops a break even. Oops, why did it do that? Did you guys see that? What the heck happened there? What the heck was that? Did I... Oh, I messed up. I added contracts, didn't I? I'm gonna have to rewatch that. Oh well, it worked out right for life. And that's what I did, didn't I? What a bozo. Alright, first mental mistake today. I'm telling you guys. This NyQuil is affecting me, I'm telling you. So I know this is hindsight, guys, but this is exactly what I was looking for. So this is the exact pattern that I look for. I know some of you veterans don't care, but... So this right here is just a little lesson. This pattern, this Harami candle, I love this setup. Okay, you had a giant buy tail here. This candle opened and closed within the body of this candle. First, we looked for a long here. Of course, with the volatility, it's just so big. So we had a 40-point stop. I felt like I couldn't go much lower. But normally, I would place a stop below this candle and then look to target the top of this mother candle here. So once we got a little more confirmation in the push, I ended up just kind of FOMOing back in a way, and then took out the high of that candle eventually, and that's exactly what we did. And not like during like normal volatility, you could have a normal stop below this candle and, you know, get a nice risk to reward. Unfortunately, our stop was 40 points and it just barely took us out. I kind of should have known better. We came back and tested at 22,000, so just a lesson there for myself. But anyways, yeah, that was my thinking on that trade. So down 124 across these three new PAs, up 258 on this PA, up 323 on the master accounts, and up 381 on the my funded futures. ES is pushing up higher now. Yeah, Rated for Life, I hate fat finger and stuff like that. I'm telling you, mentally, lately, Rated for Life, I'm struggling a little bit. But I've been dealing with this cold flu thing too, so it's, I don't know. Which is why I should have known better yesterday. When I started to feel tilty, I started over trading. I probably made 100 trades yesterday, guys. Completely out of body, clicking buttons, just madness. Just complete madness. Fred. I mean, it was just like, I know Methodical Man was asking me, he goes, hey, did you take that 9 bounce? That 9 trade? I'm like, I don't know what I took. But like I said, it's like, I've always said this, if I can tell you the trades that I made at the end of the day, then it was a good day. Win or loss, that's a good day. Because you're going to have red days, you know. This one, you know, this is not starting out great. If we take another loss here, it's probably going to be a red day. But yeah, Fred, I did. I streamed yesterday's afternoon after the debauchery, but so I wanted to come on and tell you guys what I did. Yeah, I didn't stream yesterday morning. And I do stay much. I am much more patient on stream. 100% more patient, which is a good thing. My key word for this year was consistency. You know, that's what I'm trying to improve on. But without patience, there's no consistency. And so lately, you know, when I have days like yesterday, it's just lack of patience, you know. Just lack of patience for that payout, lack of patience for the trade setup, all of it. So right back to 22,100. Rejected off 22,100. Was another nice psych level play. Psych levels have been very much in play lately, guys. I really should be taking them for little scalps, like 10-point scalps. These big hold numbers, big fat numbers, 22,000, 22,100. The VWAP bounces and rejections have been playing out wicked. Like, you look at the pre-market, just before the market opened, and there's just, look at these bounces. I mean, I don't know, just little psych level bounces, but they have been paying. And you know traders are trading them. They're gonna keep doing it until it don't work. Hey Chris, what's happening? Could be Chris. Fib levels on the dump. Very much could be. Could be a good fib level day. I don't trade fibs, so I don't know. But I trade them just for, like, looking for 50%, which we're right at right now. So good call on that, Chris. Yeah, we're hanging right out in the middle. No Diddy in the middle. I'm just gonna keep sitting on my hands. That was a pretty decent trade we took right there. Made a little mental mistake. Got another 5 points out of it. 4 points. Thanks to Raider for Life, he caught what I was doing there. Probably thought I was adding to the winner up there, which technically I wasn't. I don't know if Apex is gonna like it. Improper risk management. But whatever. So hanging right out here at 22,080s. Yep, right at the 50%. Yep, Chris, exactly. It's hanging right out right there. Now do we hang here, consolidate, keep pushing higher, and V bottom like NASDAQ does? Or do we battle it out right here and then sell her off again? I don't know. The VWAP right here at 125. 35 points away. How you doing, Chris? Did you catch that dump? Catch any of that? So yeah, Alpine lost all of his accounts except one. Yep, yeah, Zabak, he lost all of his accounts, and they were built up pretty big too. Like, he had a lot of the 50Ks up like 54,000 or whatever. I'm not looking for anything right now, Nestor. I'm just waiting for some sort of setup. We're right at the 50% retracement on the fib, so we're right diddying in the middle. I mean, obviously the structure's super bearish, but we might look for another scalp. Put in an inside bar here. It's kind of interesting. Time we got 10:30. I don't know. Taking 3 trades this morning, so we just got out of our long, like right at this level. So yeah, this is the push up through that inside bar. Would have worked for a nice little scalp, 10-point scalp. Let's look at the VWAP right here at 120-ish, 118. So if we test that VWAP, the VWAP. But yeah, it's starting to feel like a V bottom, Nestor, isn't it? Starting to feel like it, but that was quite the sell-off this morning. Yeah, Chris, I'm not gonna especially after yesterday, I'm really not just gonna trade to trade. You know, this is the thing, is normally, You know, you make your trades, you make a few $100 or whatever each account, and then you just go about your day. You know? Hey, Stock Tiger, what's happening? How was your night, Stock Tiger? So after our tilted session yesterday, Stock Tiger, we're made some pretty nice trades. Made a few boo-boos, but but yeah, we're looking all right across the accounts. The master accounts are looking good. My funded future is looking good. Up 381 on that, and this PA 258, and these ones I'm copy trading were down 126. So yeah, we're doing all right, Stock Tiger. We were just talking about Alpine. Alpine unfortunately lost all his accounts today, except one. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Legend. So Apex, you'll tonight, as soon as the market closes, you'll get an email to activate them. Yeah, we're trying to really stay patient today, Stock Tiger, because yesterday, I don't even know. I went on tilt and it was total out of body experience. So yeah, Alpine. Yeah, even the accounts that he had for a long time that were way up there, like I know he had some accounts that were like 55,000, 45,000, 54,000. I mean, and yeah, he lost them all except one. He ended up rage quitting after someone mentioned it in the chat, and I ended up looking, and he rage quit. So, which I understand. I mean, that's so frustrating. And you know, Stock Tiger, you feel an added pressure when you're trading live in front of people. So, there's a bit of an embarrassment when you when you get tilty. Yeah, I feel bad. I just reached out to him on Twitter. Nice little scalp off that inside bar. Could have been a nice little 10-point scalp. We're looking, this might be an interesting short here, but we are just right at 50%, like Chris said. We're at that 50% retracement, pretty much. So like right in the middle of the fib for the range. So I got titled here, don't diddy in the middle, but we'll see. Yeah, Stock Tiger, for sure. Yeah, we all go through it from time to time. This is interesting. Still just chopping here, though. I really don't know what to think. I'm thinking too hard. That's usually a recipe for bad trade too, if I think too hard. I'm gonna try a short here. Take it off right there. Little scalp. Battling back a little bit with the micros. Maybe should have held on a little more. That trade right there is my thinking is that so we had this inside bar, we broke above it, immediately came right back down, and then I just took the sell just below it for a little scalp. It usually works because usually people that buy above this inside bar, they'll have stops right below it, or vice versa, and then basically just ran those stops down through. It's usually good for 10-15 points. Nice little sell there. I mean, we're still bearish for the day. I mean, we had a nice pop up, but technically, I mean, in my opinion, we're still bearish. I mean, we peaked above the 50% mark, starting to roll over now. It's feeling weak to me. I don't know. A little scalp there with the micros. Oh, Methodical Man must be talking about me. I don't know what they're saying, but Black Beauty said something in the chat about pine trees, so but I can't hear what they're saying. Oh, you're a big fib trader, Chris? That's cool. You trade the golden pockets and all that stuff. Yeah, I did feel that little gap. Oh, that's cool, Stock Tiger. Well, he did said he slid into my DMs this morning, and I told him I said my DMs are only for the hot chicks, not you, Methodical. And he says that he's been on the testosterone, so he figured he could slide into my DMs. Just joking. Oh yeah, cool, Chris. Yeah. I've never really studied them, but see, Methodical's listening. I gotta get some headphones so I can listen in on the streams. I have them pulled up in the background. I have a few other people pulled up just for support. I got Trading Star up today. I usually have Husk up. I don't know if he's on today. I usually have Husk Williams up too. If you guys know anything, like when you YouTube, it's like it's just by having the streams up, it's supporting them for their watchtowers. So right now I'm trying to get the watchtowers myself. So yeah, Chris, they do. Do you full send to get your buffer for Apex funded accounts, or you scalp it up? No, I don't full send my funded accounts, Legend. Nope. Evals, yeah. Hey Amelia, what's happening? Good morning. How you doing, Amelia? We're down slightly on these 3 new Apex accounts. But yeah, Legend, I mean, I've been trading micros with them this morning, so these are brand new. I actually activated them on stream just before we got on. Very choppy right now, guys, on the 1 minute. We're just, like we just talked about, right in the middle of this 50% retracement for the daily range. Pretty nice range this morning. Hopefully we don't just go sideways. 276 point range approximately for the opening range. The range is set now. It's after 10 o'clock. You know what? I never looked for my All right, legend. Full transparency, this is what I do. Not financial advice, and I don't recommend anyone else doing it. This is what I do for 25K Apex accounts. I go long and short at the open. I hedge them for 25Ks. That's what I do. Max contracts, just the right amount of ticks. That's how I pass 25K accounts. 50K accounts, a little more difficult to do, but I have done it in the past. This 50K account I actually traded properly. Yesterday I actually just traded the way I normally trade, you know, breaks these inside bars. I just used like 2-3 contracts to do it. But yeah, that's how I pass 25K accounts, legend. I've said it in the past. I actually made a video on it once too, but the larger accounts, pretty hard to do. I've actually sometimes I'll full send them at the open, or like a 5-minute ORB break, like this, and then just full send it and see if I, you know, pass. I've actually done it on a 300K and passed a 300K that way. I don't know how, but I got lucky one day and it passed. But yeah, when Apex is running like 80% off or 90% off, that's how I build up my accounts. And don't let it fool you guys. All the other streamers do the same thing. That's how they get 20 accounts within a day or two. The next day, that's what they do. Don't let it fool you. I actually don't even believe that like Trades by Matt is giving free accounts. When he blew all his 20 accounts, that's what he was doing. You're basically just buying your way new accounts. And he's got enough money where he can do that. Yeah, no problem, John. Yeah, Methodical does that too. He does it on his stream. I try not to do it on my stream, but I tell you guys, I don't care. Because I just don't want to promote bad habits, and I don't want to be responsible for people full sending, you know, 10 accounts when they might be a new trader and don't have the money for 10 accounts. Like, I don't want to do that, so I don't want to show it on stream. Like these two 25Ks, that's what I did yesterday. I sent them at open. This one I actually didn't. This one I actually traded. Because 50Ks, because 25Ks has got a 1-to-1. Of course, there is trailing, but it's got 1,500 take profit and 1,500 stop loss. Or daily loss limit. Or loss limit. Can't think. But, yeah, much easier to pass. And these companies know that. Apex knows that. They know that people do that. They don't care. They might say they care, but they don't. They want that activation money. Yes. Either 52,500 or 52,600. It's one of the two. So you get 52,600 trailing drawdown stops. It's whatever the trailing drawdown stops, whatever the balance is. It's Alright. Yeah, 2,500. So whatever the balance is on these accounts. So like 1,500, 2,500, 2,750, 3,000, 100K, so on. That's when it stops. And with a 50, I like 50K Apex accounts. I really do. I do like the 25Ks as well. But not much room for error with 25K accounts if you're trading minis. But because of this right here, 1,500, 1,500, super easy to pass these. And yeah, I basically started trading 25Ks because of Methodical Man. Before that, I was trading 50Ks, and the last payout I got was with a 25K with Apex. Besides that, it was all 50Ks and 100Ks. NQ is really coming down now, guys. That was a nice short entry. Hindsight. So yeah, proving that we're truly bearish. Came up to the 50% mark and is pulling back. So yeah, when I was trading Apex a lot, so like the 2750, those are 150K accounts. These 2000s were 50K accounts. This one right here was the new rules, was a 25K account. So, but yeah, I haven't been trading Apex that long. March of 2024, and then I took a break over the summer, and then I'm back trading them again. So for the longest time, Top Step was my #1 earner. That's why I got that fancy hat back there, that Top Step hat, the 5K payout hat, that goofy hat. It's my little trophy. I know what dude's about. Yeah, you really should trade micros, John. You should trade micros on basically all the accounts, really, if you think about the drawdown. You know? Hey, Brian, what's up? Yes. Yeah, Legend. At that point, it's static drawdown. Yep. Yeah, at that point, Legend is it's all static. Like this Apex account is actually static. This PA, it's 100K. So now it's at $1,672 of static drawdown. But you only start with like 650. $650 a drawdown, but if you get a nice start with it, then then it can be good. But I don't know if I really recommend the static accounts from Apex. I'd much rather have a 50K intraday. But I tried it one day. I was trying out a strat, and then I ended up getting rebuild on an evaluation that I forgot about. So then I ended up passing the evaluation with it, and then now this is my one of my best looking PAs right now. It's up 1,047. So I don't even know what the payout policy is for the static account, to be honest with you guys. I don't even have a clue. Yeah, exactly, Brian Roberts. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, it leaves you 50,100. So there's always that 100 Legend of Alexander. So that's where it stops. There's always that $100 buffer that they get you. My funded futures does that too. You got to leave that 50,100. Yeah, just another massive flush right there. 100-point move down again. Bouncing off that 22,000 once again. I think we... Shoot. Wrong account. I think we break through that. Oof. Come on, break through that. Yeah, I stopped out there. Down 287 on those accounts. I tried a mini down through that 22,000. Just hoping we'd break through it, but didn't get it. I tried. Nice bounce off it. Look at that psych level bounce. So ridiculous. If we test it again, we'd probably break through it. Hey, Reek Show. No, I was trading micros mostly this morning. Then I just tried to try out a mini there and just paid price. So we were trading micros mostly this morning. With the volatility kind of died down just a bit. I was kind of hoping we'd break through that, but I had a pretty tight stop there. So... thanks for tuning in, guys. Smash the like button. Just a little reminder. So, anyways, so we're up. Let's see. Up 300. Just a little recap here of the accounts. So up 381 on the My Funded Futures today. Up 323 on the master accounts. Down 286 on the PAs, these new PAs. I like to trade my PAs slightly aggressive. That was a little unfortunate trade there. I was kind of feeling like we would break through there, but it's a little I think trade, didn't work. And up 258 on this PA here. So these new PAs starting out in the red, which is perfectly fine. Apex did extend their sale, guys, to the end of the month, which is awesome. 80% off. Use code PINE. Bulanox still 91% off the 50Ks. Option 1, use code PINE. They're like $15.25 if you're here in the States, or approximately that much. So not bad. Hey Eddie, what's up? John Sharp in the house. Yeah, I go back and forth, Rick Show, between micros and minis, depending on the volatility. I also trade YM as well, and I trade a little gold sometimes. And lately I've been looking at yen, but for the overnight, just on my own time. But yeah, mostly NASDAQ, YM. Really nice school run trade on YM today, guys. Look at this YM. 9:45 break, school run trade, little Tom Hugard. Actually, you got faked out. Sorry. Actually got faked out. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it triggered long and then dumped or what. But yeah, pretty much same. Very weak. Very weak. Same with NASDAQ. Very weak. Alright, I am short again. Very tight stop. If I get stopped out on this, I'm done. Alright, take it off there. It's probably, I don't know, that 22,000, we've been bouncing off it. There it goes, it's starting to break it now. Kind of had a feeling we probably could have broke it, but. You never know, we've been bouncing off those psych levels the last few days. Yeah, see, there's the bounce again. That was just a little scalp there. Sorry I didn't have it on, I had it on the other screen by mistake there, but. Hey, Joker Trades, what's up? Oh, Rick Show. So you must be a new trader. Are you a new trader? I like the 25K. My largest single payout ever, Eddie, was with. Look at that freaking dump. I should have held it. This can happen to me too, guys. Just real quick, is after a tilt session yesterday, I can another I don't know, post tilt session habit I can get into is getting super scalpy and not holding on to winners. But anyways, we'll let that one go. So yeah, Eddie, my largest single payout ever was with 25K accounts, copy trading them. So yeah, Rick Show. I mean, we like to trade NASDAQ. It kind of fits my personality a little bit. I like the fast movements. So, but they all make money. I mean, Zabak in the chat, he trades yen. He trades the Japanese yen. So, and he makes money. There's probably some ES traders on here that trade only ES. So you just gotta find one that kind of fits your personality a little bit. Just look at that bounce. This is some volatility, guys. Yeah, so Eddie's been trading ES. I know Fred, Coach Fred in the chat, he likes to trade a mix. I also trade a little CL too. Rick Show. So I trade a little of everything, but I have specific strategies for each instrument. I know they say like you should just pick one instrument and stick with it. And I think that's probably true when you're a new trader. But yeah, a lot of traders will just say, I ain't ever trading NASDAQ. It's just too much for them. They say you have to tame the beast, and they call NASDAQ the beast. Yeah, John Sharp trades gold and NQ. But NQ has made me the most money and it has lost me the most money, if that makes sense. You're probably much more consistent in trading ES, right, Eddie? Oh, cool, Rick Show. Yeah, yeah. That's when I got into futures 2021. Yeah, Amelia. Exactly, Amelia. I'll be right back, guys. There's a blowing up. Well, Rick Show, so my suggestion for you, honestly, is to... This isn't financial advice, by the way. Disclaimer. But what I would do, what I try to recommend to newer traders or whatever, is just to practice on the demo account like you are. So you have your edge. Now you need a little skin in the game. So I recommend just getting a cheap prop firm. You know, just the cheapest one that you can find. I mean, shameless plug, but like really, like a 50K Billinox right now is $15. So, and then just practice, you know, work on your strategy and work on your psychology by having a little bit of skin in the game, because you're gonna have to pay for the account. So that's what, and it's pretty low entry, $15 or $20 or whatever, something like that. And then just practice that edge. And if you can pass that evaluation by using your edge, then you know you might have something there. But you got to get psychology in the game, and demo accounts, you don't get that psychology, you don't get that pressure. Anyways, that's just my spiel. Hey Terry, what's up? Did you catch that short, Terry? I was kind of hoping you did. Yeah, we ended up catching some of it, 20 points of it, but we took a L on the first trade. Yeah, I figured you did, Terry. Nice. Eddie, based on my setup, I get better R&R on ES, but NQ is that girl we were told not to bring home. Yeah, NQ is that the girl you meet behind the Wendy's dumpster, right? Like Nutty Bar says. Amelia, yeah, I'm getting over it. I'm feeling much better. I'm still a little raspy and my and a little stuffed up, but yeah, I'm feeling much better, thank you. Hey Butch, what's happening? We're doing alright. Made a few good trades, a few bad ones. These ones are in the hole a little bit. Everything else is green. My funded futures is green. These funded accounts are green. I'm not working on any evaluations at this point. These are only 2 master accounts. I do want to get another Billinox and try to pass it. But yeah, we're doing all right. Yeah, Terry. You know what I'm saying? Like Methodical Man's the dirty girl. NQ is. But it's like I said, it kind of fits my personality a little bit. I like the action, so. But I definitely think that if you become a really good ES trader, or even YM, then you probably could be more consistent. At this point, there's just no turning back from. I just can't go back. I can't leave NQ. It's a toxic relationship, but I can't leave NQ. Yeah, the weather is just horrible. Yeah, I'm up here in Maine, and I'm supposed to have above freezing this weekend, so I'm excited for that. It's crazy to say. I really would like to take a trip to Florida or something. It's only like a $200 flight, round trip. I could be in Florida by 3 o'clock today, but it's awfully tempting. Maybe Nutty Bar's got a spare room for me. Or I can stay at the BDH. Patrick Whelan. All I need is a sleeping bag and a pillow, and I'm good. Yeah, I hate winter, Butch. I worked outside for pretty much my whole life, and now I despise it. Which questions why I even live up here. I don't know. Getting a little bounce here. It really felt like we were going to flush the lows on this push down, and then just get that bounce off 21,174. Pushing right back into that 50% retracement on that fib. Like here. So, right in the middle again. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there on the stream, guys. I made a few trades. 381 on my funded, future funded, 258 on this funded count. These are down 115 bucks. Very manageable. Not totally upset. 323 on the Bulanox. I will be on later, guys. Maybe for the power hour, but if not, I'll see you guys for the 6 o'clock open Eastern. You guys have been really enjoying those streams, even though I trade like crap. So I would fade me during that session, and you'll make all kinds of money. But no, don't copy my trades at all. But anyways, use code PINE, Bulanox and Apex. Both sales go on to the end of the month, which is awesome. So, and Terry Trades 100, Take Profit Trader, friend of the channel. She's in the chat now. And use code MM for Methodical. Another big supporter of the channel. So, lets me poach his stream sometimes. So, anyways, guys, have a great rest of your afternoon. I am gonna actually try to get a workout in finally. I'm feeling better enough so I can actually get a workout in, and I will post the trades we made in the comment section of this live stream, so it'll be easy for you guys to find if you're a new trader. Sometimes it helps to see that stuff. So appreciate you guys. Talk to you later.